is planning your growth? Who is planning your growth? Happy Mentorship Monday. Welcome back. This is our next round of Mentorship Mondays in 2025. And as we kick off 2025, I wanted to ask you a question. Who is in charge of your growth? Who is planning your growth? This is a question that we're going to focus on today. And we've been planning something even more exciting that I will announce at the end of the video. Please stay tuned, okay? So we are going to try to respond to this question. This is what Jim Rohn said. If you do not design your own life plan, chances are you will fall into someone else's plans. And guess what they have planned for you? Not much. That quote hit me hard when I first heard it because for the longest time, I didn't realize how true it was. When I was young, my parents took care of everything. They chose my schools, guided my career path, and ensured I was on track. And for the most part, I followed their plan. When I graduated and got a job, I thought I had arrived. Then came the big promotion to a senior managerial position, an achievement that felt like a final stamp of success. What else was left to do? I genuinely believed I had reached the peak of my professional growth, and I was wrong. At work, we had what we called annual personal development plan sessions. These were meant to help us reflect, set career goals, and map up our growth. But in reality, they were mostly about choosing which international trainings we will attend in that year. The excitement of travel, the perfectly crafted training reports, we played the game very well. But within days of returning, those new insights faded, buried under daily work routines. That's when I realized attending events isn't the same as growing. One day I overheard someone say many people claim to have 10 years of experience, but in reality it's 2 years repeated 5 times. That stung. It made me question myself, was I really growing or just stuck in past achievements? Then I watched an inspiring speaker share his story. He had self funded his MBA despite people telling him that the money could have built him a beautiful house. His response was, I built the house inside me. That mindset stuck with me. It made me reflect, why should anyone invest in me if I cannot or if I'm not willing to invest in myself? How could I expect to lead, mentor and inspire others, if I wasn't actively growing? That was the moment I decided my growth was my responsibility, no one else's. If you are still using the same slides, the same ideas, and the same skills from years ago, that is not experience. That is stagnation. If you don't take charge of your development, you risk getting stuck in a job that drains you, blaming your boss, blaming the company or the system. But none of that will change your situation. Leaders, especially, must understand you cannot outsource your growth plans and you can't pour into others what from an empty cup. That's why when organizations ask me to design a mentorship program, my first advice is always, let's mentor the managers first. Only when leaders grow can they truly develop those around them, right? Only if you cannot add value to others if you're not adding value to yourself. And for you to add value to yourself, you've got to invest in yourself. It will not automatically happen. Growth isn't automatic, it's an intentional process. So, the idea behind the message today and this learning session is that go out there in 2025 and be deliberate, take ownership, because in the end, your growth plan is your personal responsibility. So, thank you so much. I hope you picked an idea or two from this session. And I wanted to tell you that we have an upcoming free webinar for every leader out there, every first time manager, everyone leading a team who is looking to increase their influence and build high performing self driven teams. We will be sharing details. Please keep an eye, and I will look forward to having you on this free complimentary leadership session that will be coming mid February. So, God bless you. See you next time. Bye bye.